up my new exhaust, which is a Valvetronic exhaust. It's by RES, so yeah, gonna be pretty sick. Has electronic valves in it. It's gonna be so fucking cool. Cold starts for this Remark Catback exhaust is pretty loud. The only thing I really care about is the cold start. That's why I want to be quiet, be a good neighbor. But other than that, it doesn't really matter. But it would be nice to have a quiet exhaust on the freeway. This kind of drones a bit, so yeah. Alright guys, today's finally the day. I finally got the new exhaust. It is a RES Valvetronic exhaust. It's pretty sick. Yeah, let's open it right now. Hopefully nothing damaged during transportation. I had that experience before, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But man, woo! There it is, RES exhaust, racing exhaust system. So just a quick, if you guys are asking, this is a Chinese / Taiwanese brand. For those who don't know, other your special favorite brands like Tomei, you think it's Japan, but it's also made in Taiwan or China, whichever one it is. But yeah, just a heads up. So just because it's Chinese or Taiwanese doesn't mean it's bad quality, right? But only way to find out is to see it. But god damn. So the price for this exhaust was $21,000. It's a big steep, but it's a Valvetronic exhaust. And plus, I'm gonna sell what I currently have to make up for the price, so yeah. But you still end up paying. Alright, so far so good, a lot of packaging. Alright, so I'm just gonna do it one by one, forget it. So right here, I think this is where all the remote is, and the OBD2 port. And I think they have a special, where you can do this. It opens and closes, but it's a gimmick, but I don't really care about it. Yeah, pretty good packaging, bubble wrap, some of these foam, a cushion. Let's see what this one is. I think these are the tips right here. Put this down. More tips, I think. So I'll talk about the diameters and stuff once I get all this out. Wow, this is really cool. I think there's one more tip right here. Sick. Then you have extra packaging. Wow, this is really heavy to do in one hand. Here's one of the side of the axle backs. I'll put this down right here. Carefully, Jason. There. Keep the drip. So I can tell the weight is pretty similar to stock, so not much difference. And also get the valve features, so I'm okay with it. If I wanted to go full out, I would get a titanium exhaust, but right now I'm currently just want to quiet the noise during cold starts. And here is the white pipe. Close one. And we have one more, which is the center mid pipe right here. Cool. And then I think right here is the hardware. Yeah. Alright, so here's just an overview of the parts. Before I unwrap it, these are the 4 tips. This is where all the electronics and the valves and the buttons are. Here's the white pipe, this is the mid pipe. These are 2 axle backs with the mufflers. This pipe is just welded with a muffler, okay? Alright, so first thing we have is this box right here. I'm pretty sure this is where the valves are. Not the valves, but the remotes for the valves. So you can see it right here. Exhaust control. Don't look at my legs, right? Exhaust control. And this should be for the V8 chassis, so it's pretty hard to do with one hand, but let's try. It's a box within a box. More cushion. Here, RES racing exhaust system. So this is an OBD2 port. It connects to your car's OBD2 port. It comes with a button, a remote, and there's also this gimmick thing where you can do this or this to turn on and off, or auto. And they also have an app which I will show you later. So yeah, it's pretty sick. Again, if you're thinking it's Chinese is bad quality, trust me, I talked to my fabricator and he says that all the Tomei stuff and all the parts you think that are made from Japan, it's made in Taiwan. Even Vibrant products are Japanese, not Japanese, they're Taiwanese or Chinese parts. So yeah, everyone uses parts from China. It's pretty cheap, and yeah, so it's pretty sick. I think I need to buy a battery. Hopefully I have an extra one. I don't want to go to the store, but yeah, pretty sick. OBD2, so yeah, definitely gonna keep this. So this is what the valve looks like. So it's a butterfly valve. They weld this to the pipe, and this is an electronic controller which just opens it, and you can see where it actuates like that. So yeah, RES exhaust racing. I think this is, nope, this is just extra cushion. Let's get to the good stuff right here. Alright, that's pretty sick. So here you go, here's the remote. This is the OBD2 port, and this is the thing I was talking about where it's like a, I'm so lost right now, I'm pretty excited, but okay, I can't talk. This is the thing where you can do this. I'm not sure if I'm going to install that or not, but yeah. So here's the wiring harness. You get this extension right here to plug into your OBD2 port, and this one will go to theirs. I have a wire adapter that I want to use, so I don't really need that. And this is the wiring harness right here. It's for the power, and these connect to the actual valve actuators. So yeah, I think this is the control box right here. So pretty good amount of wiring. I'm pretty sure I have to solder this to hardwire it. Not to hardwire it, but to connect it to this. So luckily I have a soldering machine, so that's good. And we have extra zip ties and a QR code if you want that. So yeah, but this is pretty sick right here. A lot of these companies, they use the same remote controller. I don't know if Armatrix has this one, but yeah, this is a pretty decent OBD2 port. I thought this was actually bigger, but it's actually pretty small. I think this one connects, you have to tap into one of these wires right here. So yep, I'm not really that good at electronics, so I'll see what happens. Alright, so next we have the exhaust tip. So the exhaust tips, they come in different sizes. I think they convert it to metric, so it's either a 2.5 inch, 3 inch, 3.5 inch, or 4 inch, or they even have a 4 and I forgot the sizes. I'll show a picture of the sizes. Hopefully I do. But yeah, they go over 4 inches, so they're max. So yeah, I got the 102 millimeters, which is around close to 4 inches. My old exhaust was 3.5. It looks good, but it didn't fill the gap, so hopefully this one is enough. Hopefully I do not damage it. Wow. Packaging is really good for just some tips. God, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna open one of them so you guys don't have to watch me open the other ones. Jesus, so many flies. Wow, they actually secured this right here. So the tip that I got is, I'll show you another picture. They have a ton of exhaust tip styles. I got the number 11, which is a single wall angle cut. It's the same one I have with my Remark Bozo edition. I'm not really a fan of double wall. Maybe one day I will, but currently I love the single wall tip. Looks so much cleaner, and I want to try something new with the angle tip. So yeah, here it is. Oof, man, those are some big tips. Then you have the RES logo. So hopefully the exhaust tip is a bit longer, but it is what it is. Hopefully, I don't like when it shows this part right here, but doesn't really matter. It works. So yeah. Alright, so next we have the mufflers themselves. This is the actual thing you actually pay for. So this is, they put some really good packaging, so props to them. Would be nitpicky, use it like a larger bull wrap, but it doesn't matter. So look at this. They secure the ends where the flanges are. Yep. Right here. Keep the welds not that bad. I'm pretty sure these are hand welded and they put it in a jig. That's what my fabricator said. So yeah. See this right here? Yeah. Much better than what you get in a muffler shop. Those welds are shit. Alright. Oh, this is pretty heavy. I'm pretty curious to see if this is the same weight as the stock one. The stock one is around 20 to 25 pounds. So yeah. And these are the hangers. They also secure it, which is pretty good. There are some minor damages, but it's nothing really big. I care less, bro. But yeah. Let's put the camera down. Let's get cracking to unbox this. Oof. Whoa, there it is. So here is the butterfly valve controller here. It's an electronic one, not a vacuum one. So it uses just an electronic motor to open and close right there. I'll show you right there. And RES exhaust right here. It's pretty sick. So I'll show you an animation which they also have right here. But basically, here's the inlet. It goes, once the valves are open, it just goes straight into the muffler right here. If it's closed, the muffler has a chamber which it opens right here, back, and it flows right here. When it's open, some exhaust flow does flow to here, but majority goes to right here. And then once it closes, it restricts to here. So cold start, obviously I'm going to close it. When it's open, I'm going to leave it open because I don't want the car to restrict airflow, because mufflers are very restrictive. So if you can design a muffler that flows really good, but obviously I want to be loud, so yeah. But look at the welds, it's pretty good. Get you a good shot of it. But yeah, so far I'm really impressed with the quality. I'm telling you guys, man, just because it's Chinese does not mean it's bad, alright? Everything you have is in China, don't fuck. Alright, RES exhaust right here. Yeah, I want to see how long this thing lasts. I'm sure it will last pretty long, but with anything electronic, obviously it's not gonna be as valuable as a vacuum system, but I'm actually pretty excited for this one because you don't have to do that much plumbing. It's just electrical wires right here. Here's the tab where you plug it in, but yeah. Alright, so next we have the Y pipe, which connects right here where it splits the Y. It connects the two mufflers, and this section connects to the mid pipe, which if I could find the cutter, again, everything is bubble wrapped, secured. And just have these little staple clips to clip it in. And here is the white pipe. Again, very clean welds, very good hangers, and I believe this is a slip-on. And yeah, they should have clamps, but if not, it's just a slip-on. So one diameter of the pipe is smaller than the other, and it just slips in. And this one is also a slip-on too. So yeah, pretty good. I think this one's a cast, like a welded piece. But yeah, And this last piece is to complete the mid-pipe, which is just the center piece right here. So dumb. Again, make it pretty easy to open actually. So the mid-pipe is a 3 inch. The wide pipe is splits into I still believe it's 3 inches too, so yeah, that's pretty good. So the main piping I got was 3 inches, and the tips are 4 inches, so yeah, it's a full 3-inch catback. So yeah, again, welds are still good. This flange connected to the OEM down pipe right here, and here's the pipe, and that one just slips on like that. Alright guys, again, so this is an overview of the entire exhaust system. Remember this box right here, it has the electronics, it has the remote, and this thing where you can open like this, and the OBD2 port and the plug. So yeah, here you have 2 of the mufflers right here. This has a butterfly valve, which they actually welded onto, and you can see the valve is right there. It's an electronic one, not a vacuum one, so this doesn't use any plumbing. It's just an electronic wire. Here's the clip right there. 4 beautiful exhaust tips. This is in style number 11, which is a single wall and an angle cut. Look at that. Also has an RES exhaust. Their logo right there, which is pretty neat. It's a single wall, not a double wall. I'm not a fan of a double wall. Right here, these clamps connect to the wide pipe right there and the center pipe. So the mid pipe is 3 inch. I believe this is a 2.5 inch. So yeah, if you go to a dual, 2.5 inches will supplement the 3 inch. So yeah, you don't really need a full 3 inch exhaust system if you're not gonna run that much power. But yeah. Forgot to share this one. This is the accessory box, which has all the hardware. This doesn't really use that many bolts because it has clamps already, but let's see what's in there. So yeah, it just gives you these bolts and nuts and a washer. There should be another washer. Yep, that's another washer. So these would be used to connect to the OEM downpipe. So I do have a stock downpipe, so you would need an adapter. You can get one from Grimspeed. But yeah, this is just all the hardware that comes with the car. Alright, so let's weigh the different exhaust systems I have. So this one is the Remark Boss Edition one. This is the exhaust system I currently have. OEM muffler and the new RES exhaust. So let's see the wrist right here. Here, let's see how much it weighs. Center of gravity. So it's about 8.5 pounds. Very light. Let's see. The stock mufflers are pretty light for what it is. So 13.5 pounds. Oof. So a 5-pound difference, and we'll look at the RES one. Okay, you can tell this is a bit heavier than the stock one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So 16 pounds right there. So there's a weight increase of 2.5 pounds. 2.5 pound weight increase for some valves. Come on, you can't deny that. And the piping is much larger than the OEM one. It's a 3 inch to 2.5 inch. So overall 2.5 pounds, so an additional 5 pounds. I can literally take out the rear tires, the spare tire, and save much more. So yeah, overall, pretty good. So many of you are wondering why I spent $2,100 on this exhaust system. So first off, I bought a universal muffler Valvetronic exhaust kit. So it's from Valvetronic Designs. They sell their own universal valve mufflers, which is not electronic. It has a vacuum system, but the thing is that it does not fit the Wrx or Sti's rear section. It's way too long. So it's kind of like this, but it only has 1 exit compared to this one has 2. So the fabricator that I went to, he said that we would need to make either a wide pipe like this connect, but the bumper is already out right here, so I'll be having like about, I don't know, additional 6 inches of tip, which looks so ugly. So yeah, that's one issue. So I'll show a picture right here. It shows one right here. It connects to the center one, and the valve system is pretty much similar. But another issue is that if he were to do it right here, it would be too much of a sharp bend. It would be close to like a 90 degree. This one's about an 80 or 70 degree, which is good enough. But yeah, every exhaust system comes out like this. So, but with a muffler, you're usually gonna have to do this because of fitment. But yeah, so I had to return the Valvetronic one because the fabricator that I went to, he said it would be about 1,200, which he does amazing work. He does it for fresh kicks and all that stuff. So if I had the money, I would do it. But he personally recommended me to just do this. He straight up, like he's so honest, bro. He said that just buy this one. If you go and do it with him, he would do it, but it's just so much work for him. And in the end, I would be paying over, like, more than what I paid for this, which is $2,000. So I have an exhaust system right here. This is the Remark Catback exhaust. I'm going to sell that. I purchased for $900. And the muffler kit from Valvetronic, I'm going to get a refund for that. That was about $900 with the tips. So overall, I wouldn't even pay that much for this. But overall, I still spent $2,000, but I get the refunds for all that stuff, and this is what I get. So yeah, hopefully this exhaust system it's gonna last long. Overall, the quality is amazing. Come on, guys, you can't deny how good it looks. But yeah, I'm gonna install it just like any other catback, really. But I'll show you how I'm gonna wire it. But overall, like, I'm not gonna record me installing the catback because I've done this multiple times, and there's so many better videos out there that will show you how to install catback. But I'll get back to you once I install it in.